everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 of my bullet journal hacks. I'm going to start off here with my monthly tracker. I'm using May as an example here. Here you see I have our household chores. These aren't things that have to be done every single day as far as a deep clean, but my hack is to write the initial of my 2 older sons that more regularly do these chores, and I also even have my little ones do chores as well, and I initial their initials on there as well, so that way I know who last did it. If it doesn't have an initial in the colored box, then most likely it was either me or Dad who did the chore, and there's no need to track that. But this avoids some arguing between my boys about who last cleaned the kitchen or who last cleaned one of the bathrooms. So from here, my next hack would be my index. I don't do the typical index that is suggested by the original bullet journal inventor. I believe his name is Ryder Carroll. I put my index in the back, and I use a true to form index where it's alphabetized. I write down my things in the index as I use my book, so it's not immediately in alphabetical order, but it's written in pencil so that as I'm done with this book, I can go back and alphabetize each section and rewrite them in ink, so that way they're in alphabetical order. And I don't add my monthly pages or my daily pages into this index. For that, I use my life mapping index, which is listed here on the back of the book. All the months here are tracked with these colors and in these spots. So anything on a dailies page or a memory, anything like that, I have here at the bottom. It's easiest to get to, easiest to remember, my favorite color, and so that's very easy to get to. And then I also track some of these other things. I do write down, say if I wrote down a crochet pattern, I put the color on it, and then I also write that in the index. And the color just really makes it so much easier to find throughout the journal. So aside from the life mapping, another thing that I do is called threading. Let me find the page that I have something to give an example. So here is my book list, and I'm marking off books as I read them, but then as I hear of new books that sound interesting that I might want to read, I needed to continue on further from just this page because obviously I used up all the spaces. So here, this is page 31. Now this arrow indicates that this book list continues on page 126. So that is what I did there, and I just wrote it directly on this page so that way I don't have to go back to my index and look up books and find the 2 pages that the books lists are on. So there's the continuation of that. I do have it listed on the index. Let's see. So here on the index, if I go to B and I go look for books, it has both pages. So I'm continuing to index those things, but having them threaded in the actual journal just makes it so much easier, and I don't have to go back and forth to find the pages. The last thing that I do is keep all of my calendars in the front of the book. So when I started this book, I drew out all of my calendars. Here we have from January all the way through December, and they're all at the beginning of the book, complete full calendars, and this helps with any forward planning that I need to deal with throughout the year. I have it all the way until December because this is a really thick book, and I've had it since January, and it should last me all the way through to December. Right now I am here on page 180, and we are on July 8th, and there's 400 pages in this book. So there are all my bullet journal hacks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.